What's going on, guys? Welcome to Scott Boys, and welcome to the tournament organised interview. Yes, I'm going to be getting interviewed by Chris. Hi, Chris.
Yo.
He's going to be asking me a bunch of questions, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just going to be giving a few updates here. This is where I'll hopefully do a separate video where I go more in depth with it. But I'm going to be just quickly announcing the locked-in rosters, but I will only be naming the 5-man guys. So if you would like to know the subs, that will be in the in-depth video to come. So here we go. So on Deicide Worldwide, in the solo lane, Ollie Hacks, jungle PG Link, mid lane Duke Jans, support Romney, and ADC Rising Draconic. On Annexed, we have in the solo lane Alan Barr, jungle, I don't know how to say Kevin's PSN name, so I'm just going to say Kevin. Mid lane, a Dead Arrow, support Le Pleb Toucan, and ADC Chris Fade. Third seed Integrity. In the solo lane we have Hydrolo, jungle Alpha Happy, mid lane Haha, support Ice Wolf, and ADC Mushroom Pie Man. Coming in for Team Tug, we have solo lane Flux Revolutioners, jungle XX Eddie King. Don't care about the X's anymore. I don't know why I started with the X's. Mid lane Dino Boy 77, support The Vamp, and ADC Silenced. Coming for Step to the left, we have solo lane Just a Sneaky One. In the jungle, Dragon Ninja Zack. In mid lane, Psycho Killer. Support Anders the Einstein. And ADC, well, I don't know their ADC's PSN name, so I only know his actual name, Peyton. Coming in for Infernal Warriors. Go on, Chris, you can hype your team up here.
Nah, you just carry on.
Solo lane, Coast Toast. What a fucking name. Jungle, The Don King 03. In the mid lane, Mandrim. Support, Ed Fury. And ADC, City Till I Die. Well, you can tell he's from Manchester. Yeah, I can definitely tell he's from Manchester. So now, guys, I'm actually going to hand it over to Chris to do my interview now. So, hope you guys enjoy this.
Well, obviously, though you've just heard the rosters. So Jack, we all know the games. We all know the brackets for the games, as you have said it in all of your videos. Would you like me to repeat them before I ask you for your match predictions?
Yeah, I'd say announce it so in case anyone's jumped in now. So like this is their first one they're watching or whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to go on, starting with the round ones. Team Tug versus Step to the Left, best of 5. Predictions, please.
Now for this one, I obviously for anyone who just is not up to subscribe to everybody who's playing this tournament. There's been a couple of scrims coming out which doesn't look good for Team Tug. Doesn't show a lot. However, I still think they're very strong. I still think they're a good team. And I see them coming out. I'm going to go for a 3-1 on this one. Because I think they're going to drop game 2. No, actually, no. They're going to drop game 1. They'll drop game 1 against this team. Against Step to the Left.
Okay.
Because I think their jungle Dragon Ninja Zack and their ADC Peyton's they're the ones nobody knows about. They're probably gonna do something that will catch them off guard, like run like fucking like Buck. Like obviously it's like they'll probably run some like Barker jungle or something along those lines. And I think Team Tug will take a game to adapt to it, but then after that I think they'll just steamroll the set.
Okay. So obviously, as you just mentioned, they'll all be depending on how Step to Left's ADC and jungler plays.
I think they're gonna run this game because I've made it no secret who I like before. Like my opinion on people, I'm brutally honest on this show, and don't get me wrong, I like everyone in this tournament. I do. They wouldn't be in this. I wouldn't have invited people to this tournament if I didn't like everybody in it.
Yeah, no. You only invited the people you thought were worthy.
I do think that unfortunately for Step to the Left, I do think their mid laner's their weakest player. Not mechanically, but just an all-round player is their weakest. Because his builds tear him down so much, and so like So I think that's going to be what cost them. Just like stop them from winning a game two or potentially the set. It's going to be the mid lane, in my opinion.
Okay, so for the second game in round one, we have obviously my team Infernal Warriors versus the Integrity.
The Integrity, oh, I like that. I like that one. The Integrity. They should take a page out of your book, Chris. Rename their team to The Integrity.
I don't know why I called it the Integrity.
See, this is a difficult one for me because there's 4 players in this set that I've never seen play before.
Yeah, and I've got 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly. However, looking at things in perspective and looking at teams and like from what I've heard going around, I'm gonna have to give this a 3-0 to Integrity. However, I don't think it will be stomps. I think there'll be I think there'll be a guaranteed close game. I think.
Okay.
And then I think the other two will be a bit more one-sided, but it won't be a stomp.
Okay. So then obviously going into the semi-finals,
5th, 6th, first.
we have
5th, 6th, first.
oh okay, we'll do 5th, 6th. So from what you've gone with, Infernal Warriors versus Step to the Left, best out of 3 though.
I'm gonna give this 2-1 to Infernal Warriors.
Thank you very much.
But
I
that could
appreciate
change.
that.
That could heavily change.
All depends on how
That prediction is coming basically down on how Step to the Left perform against Team Tug.
Okay.
Because even though I think they'll win a game, I think Integrity are the stronger team. So obviously,
Okay.
like the stronger team for like you guys to go up against. If you went up against Team Tug, I think you'd do much better. I'm not saying Team Tug is not a better team than Integrity, but playstyle wise, they are a harder team. They are a harder team for you guys to go up against. But I don't think Step to the Left will be able to deal with Mandrim, Coast Toast. Don't think they'll be able to deal with them. I think Sam going back to the solo lane is a good look. That might stop Randy doing his bullshit, fucking just running the games through bullshit. But I don't think it'll be enough. I think this game will be run over, and then I think you, Ed Fury, and City Until I Die will be able to facilitate, make sure things are moving around the map, and do your jobs. Make sure you two mechanically good players can steamroll, Step to the Left. And I think you guys will take game 1 and game 3.
Okay, so should I move on to the semi-finals after that?
Yep.
So, from how you've done it, Deicide Worldwide versus Team Tug,
Mhm.
and I believe it's best out of 5.
Yes. So I'm gonna give a 3-0 to Deicide Worldwide.
Ooh. Ooh.
But once again, I don't think it'll be. I think there'll be 1 stomp and then 2 close games. I think games 1 and 2 will be close. Game 3 will be a stomp.
Okay. So, Deicide Worldwide wins that one.
It will just be down to morale. Team Tug. I don't want to say this because I don't know whether it's true or not. But for looking from my perspective, they are the team that's most likely to tilt in a set.
Well, if I'm
They
being
have
honest,
they have
that's
all the,
probably
they have
going
they
on.
they have all the players in that team that I associate with tilting. No, I'm not saying all of them. I don't know how Vamp is there, but I'm just looking from 2 people I've played with before, Dean and Eddie. They tilt a lot, and it really hurts teams when they tilt because they play worse, and they hurt comms when those 2 tilt. And I love both. I love both of them, but if those 2 can't sort their tilting out, I don't see them even standing a chance against Deicide Worldwide.
Okay.
And then it'll literally have to be they try and go, oh no, it was this and that. No, this and that could have been sorted if comms were fine and comms weren't fine because everyone's being passive aggressive to each other.
Okay, is that all for that game?
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay, so second game in the semi-finals would be Annexed versus Integrity.
See, this is a close one for me. This is gonna be a close one because this is. I'm gonna give it to Annex no matter what. This one. However, I'm stuck between a 3-1 and a 3-2.
Oh.
If Hydrollo is a god in the solo lane, because I know he's not a solo lane main, but if he's somehow really good at it, it's 3-2 Annex. If he's not, if he's an average player, it's gonna be a 3-1 Annex. Alan will run him over. If Hydrollo is not up to the task, Alan will run him over.
Okay, so from what you've gone, the finals would be between Deicide Worldwide and Annex, and we'll go for the third and fourth match first, which is also a best of 3.
So
between Integrity and also Team Tug.
For this one, I'm going to have to, based on what I said for the semi-final, I'm going to have to give it 2-1 to Integrity.
Okay.
Because once again I can't promise that if they can get the tilting order, I give this to Team Tug, but I don't see them getting the tilting in order because like I said, I love these two players. Eddie's been my favorite ever teammate I've ever had,
and then Dean's Dean.
And Dean, I've known him for years, but these two have always had that problem of when, like, they have a selfish style of gameplay where if they're not doing well, they'll tilt and it'll tear down their team because of it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I hope I'm wrong. I hope, because I really want to see these. I really want to see this team do well because obviously it's got Eddie and Dean on it. You know. There's only one player I fanboy over more than those two.
And who's that?
Ollie Senpai noticed me.
Oh God.
Okay, so
for a second I was thinking, I wonder who that is. Then I was thinking, wait 1 second. No, I think I already know who it's gonna.
it's a meme. It's a meme now. So it's got to be a meme. Okay, so yeah, I'm giving 2-1 to Integrity.
Okay, and now for the finals between, obviously, Team Annex and Deicide Worldwide.
Right, okay, so this one has been the finals in every interview but one. Only Vamp had a different final.
And we still need to have the final.
Yeah, we need to have Alpha. We need to have Alpha do his interview. But, so, Giannis said 3-2 them. I think, I remember correctly, 3-2 them. Sam said 3-2 to Annexed. You said 3-2 Annexed.
Yep.
And who was the other one? Fuck, I forgot who the other one was.
And then
And Alan said 3-2 Annexed as well. Now, I've had this prediction, and Sam knows this. Sam might remember this, because Sam asked me after his interview to give my rough predictions, and I'm sticking to what I said. I am going to stick to what I said, and I'm going to go with 3-2 to Deicide Worldwide.
God. Going for a different one.
I'm going to go 3-2 Deicide Worldwide. However, I'm not fully convinced on that. It's a 51-49 for me. It was a 50-50, but I'm going to stick with what I've previously said. So it's 51-49. And it is going to be a very good set, and I'm really looking forward to that one. That was going to be really fun. But for me, it's going to be down to the mid lane with who wins this set.
Yeah.
Well, mid jungle. Sorry, mid jungle is going to be the one that wins this set, I think. Now, oh God, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a fucking fanboy. I think, okay, no one get offended, alright? It's an opinion. Everyone's allowed opinions, okay?
Wait, you can't say that because there's always one person who gets offended by your opinions.
Okay. I think over the course of the game, if I had to have a mid laner, Ollie would be the mid laner I would pick. However, I think so. I think in my opinion, Ollie is slightly stronger than Giannis in my opinion. However, I think PG Link is a bit more stronger than Kevin. So, and I think
So it
there's
all depends on
I think
which
there's a
one's better at
I think
Kevin and
there's
Giannis.
a bigger gap between PG and Kevin, but I could be wrong. I don't know what's been seen. I don't know what the fuck I've seen. I've not seen any of their scrims, so I'm not sure. But I've got to go. I'm going on what I've seen in the past. So, and from all the data I've seen. So, yeah,
So you reckon that this side wide will win?
3-2. Yes,
Annex will come second.
correct.
Integrity third.
Yes.
Team Tug fourth. My team fifth, and Sam's team last.
So, yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Now, going from all of these teams, which one player from each of these teams do you think stands out? Who do you think will be their main
The one
guaranteed
player,
best player?
the one player.
Oh, the one player.
Oh, the one player I think will stand out from each team.
Yeah, this is the one where it's from each team.
Okay, so from your team, give it to Mandrim. Give it to Mandrim.
Okay.
I think he's going to stand out. I think he's going to, I think he's going to do really well, actually, personally. You've hyped him up quite a lot, Chris. And
I play with him a lot, and he does really well.
And from what I've seen is and from what I've been able to find out through stuff, he's he seems like a decent player, and I think he's gonna do really good. I think he's gonna be a standout player, definitely.
It's not Randy.
No, that's obvious. If I said that, would be far too obvious.
I'm pretty sure that's what everyone's probably given for my team.
Okay.
So,
Right.
next team.
Sam's team. Okay, I'm gonna go with the most generic answer possible. I'm gonna go Anders. Anders continues to impress me. He's in the words of Alan, he's easily coachable, and he does show improvement every time he plays. So there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna do it to Anders.
Okay. Now, next team, we'll go with Team Tuck.
Eddie.
Interesting. Reasons?
Eddie's the most hot or cold player that I've experienced in this game. He could pop off and look like a fucking top tier player, or he can look like a bronze player.
So it's like Randy being a double-edged sword.
I mean, so it's all going to come down to what Eddie we get in this tournament, but I still think he'll be the standout player. Because if Eddie doesn't do well, that team won't do well.
Now, obviously, next team is Integrity.
No, I'm just going to go with Haha. I would have said Alpha if he stayed in the solo lane, but I'm just going to have to go Haha. Fantastic mid laner. Played against him multiple times. Really good. Has a very dangerous gold pool, which makes you rethink your pick and ban phase. So yeah, I think going Haha.
Okay, and then we'll go with Deicide Worldwide now.
Well, Annex first. Go second seed first, Chris.
Oh, Annex, sorry.
But we could have skipped this one. We all know who I'm gonna say. We all know who I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Ollie.
No, you're not. It's an Alan. Okay, so Alan
I'm saying Ollie. Ollie is my standout player for this team. All right, he finally has to be mentioned. Okay, the kid's insane. The whole team's insane. But I'm gonna give it to Ollie. I think Ollie is kind of that. He's really consistent. Really consistent. And I'm gonna give it to him.
And now, okay, so Ollie for Team Annex, and now for the final team. Decide worldwide.
I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to Giannis. I'm gonna give it to Giannis. Now I know I said they're gonna win, but I think Ollie's a better mid. I think that DSI Worldwide is a more complete team to back that up earlier, but Giannis is my star player for that team.
Okay, so that's your standout players.
At least, yeah, those are my standout players.
Now, throughout all of the bracket games, which set do you most want to watch?
Oh, the finals. I think, in my opinion, the placement games, in my opinion, will be the three games I'm looking forward to the most. That I've predicted. Those are my 3 games I'm looking forward to the most. But obviously, the finals is the one I'm looking forward to. Because I want to see some high tier Smite, and I think we're going to see that.
Okay, so now finals being your main set. Now, the final question I have for you: name me a couple of players you think would get the MVP throughout the whole.
Okay, now the thing is, okay, so I'm trying to think now. Okay, so I'm gonna put Giannis up there. I'm gonna put PG Link up there because obviously, they'll be in the finals and they'll be playing in some high tier games in the finals, in my opinion. So I'm gonna put those 2 up there for finals. Also up there. I'm gonna say Alan and Ollie, maybe Chris from Annexed, and then going further down, Haha, and maybe Alpha. Those are the. I know I gave a lot of names there, but those, in my opinion, are the only players that I could see winning it.
See,
in my
the
opinion.
interesting part is I'm pretty sure you made everyone just say one person. You know.
No, I asked for a few names.
Okay.
But so if I had to narrow it down, for me it's between Alan, Ollie, Giannis, and PG.
So, main people from the finals.
Yeah, because that's what you generally see happen.
Yeah, unless the unthinkable happens and a team from lower down somehow makes it to the finals.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Team Vamp thinks.
Okay, so yeah, I think my MVP. So was that all the stuff, Chris?
Yeah, that was everything that you've asked everyone else.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Now, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hope you guys tune into my last interview with Alpha whenever I can get a hold of him, hopefully before Tuesday. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty pointless interview, isn't it? What do you think the score is going to be between Dean and Sam's team? Oh shit, already happened.
Well, at least there's one thing you have to say. Admit. At least it won't be between mine and his team. They'll be finished. Because I still haven't got down to talking to him.
Exactly. Perfect. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Hey, guys. Bye.
You sound good.